Hello, 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 family. Thank you for returning to This Ain't That podcast. I will be your host today, the Minister to Minds. This is something that I really enjoy doing. I've been told several times that I can be over opinionated, and at first I used to take that as I took it as a offensive comment towards me. But the more that I start to look at the man that I am and who I am and where I come from, I understand that I'm entitled to have a lot to say. So if someone is telling me I'm over opinionated, that's their own personal perception or opinion of me. So I'm gonna take everything with a grain of salt because at the end of the day, like I always tell you, what I eat don't make you shit and what you drink don't make me piss. So, sometimes you're going to get it like that. So at the end of the day, this is one of those things to where you just have to uh, just pass on by because it's not for everybody. And I appreciate everything from everybody. And don't take this as a derogatory zero accountability because this is my talk show type of situation. No, I've taken into consideration everything that everyone says to me, and I appreciate it. And it's gonna make me a better host for you guys. So at the end of the day, let's get down to it. I'm here to give you guys 5 types of people that you need to cut out of your life, and I'm gonna be real swift with this part. This is the introduction section of the 5 parts, and yeah, it'll be 5 parts. And this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna continuously give you guys great things that's gonna be enhancements for your betterment of yourself. So at the end of the day, I just want everybody just to be able just to have the opportunity to say that because I know a lot of people always say, "Oh, I didn't know," and if I knew, and they say if you know better, you do better. So here's the knowing better because everything is not for everybody, and sometimes you could tell someone something and they never get it, and then you could tell another person exact same thing that you told the other person, and that person will grasp to the concept. They will make it theirs. They will own it. They will redefine it, and then they'll be able to regurgitate it to other people. So Dr. Morse has already told me be able to reiterate things your own way, like take it in, digest it, process it, and then reproduce it. So at the end of the day, the 5 types of people you need to get out of your life are going to be the competitor. The competitor, this might be somebody that's right there with you, a participant, an assistant, someone that's either par with you, you know what I'm saying, right side by side with you. So, but they don't want you to do better than them. Yeah, that's the dissertation to the competitor. They want you to do good, but not better than them. So that's the competitor. That's number one. The number two spot is going to be going to the user. The user, they can only love you as much as they can use you. If that makes sense, they can only love you as much as they can use you, and then once they do that part, they move on. So I always go into the connectives between different things. So then you have coming up in number 3 is the blamer. This is a person that always never ever feel any self guilt because they always make you feel guilty. So it's a self projected emotion that a person does. The person that blames all the time, they'll manipulate you all the way to the very end. As long as it's going their way, they good. If it change, they you did it. It's your fault. Coming in at number 4, the number 4 spot is going to be the complainer. We all got one of these people. The complainer is a person that talks about the same thing that's been going on and is not doing anything to change it. But they just need to hear you reinforce them that things can get better so they can continue in this ongoing cycle of toxicity. So if that is a good explanation of a complainer, and we all got complainers in our life. If you take the time to look around, so I try not to complain because don't nobody want to hear that shit anyway. And then coming in at number 5, number 5, is going to be the abuser. Now this person is somebody that I tell automatically off the rip, I do not let abusers come around me because the first thing I did to tell you, if we have a relationship that's cultivating and growing, and it's looking healthy for both of us and beneficial, I tell you one of two things: you can use me, just don't abuse me. Yeah, once you start the abuse, vominos, I'm out of here. I'm getting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Every time I see you, it's gonna be no say. I don't know. So that'd be my 5 types of people that you need to cut out of your life. I hope this stuff is working for you, because it works for me. You know, that's why where I am right now, alone by myself, just me and you, the listener, the visual, the looker, the entertained by the entertaining. So, hey, I made it. I'm cool. I'm happy here. This is good for me, because it's nowhere but up for me from here. So I don't have a problem. You know, the problem is that whatever you feel about me or whatever I'm saying is your own mental perception and your own setback. So you need to go dig within yourself, like I did, and reevaluate your responsibilities and your individuality and what you bring to the table and what you possess. Because if you got enough time to focus on me and what I'm saying, and it's not it's upsetting you and making you feel however you feel, you not taking the proper time to reciprocate your own feelings to yourself, because you're not understanding who you are, because you're worried about who I am. It's a cycle. It's going to be an ongoing cycle of, projected, broken emotional views and perspectives. So at the end of the day, like, I tell everybody, and I'm going to keep telling you, this ain't that podcast, bro. Like, this not it. This not it. Yeah, this not it, and I ain't that. So, no, the minister to minds for a reason. You know? So let's be fair. Let's be obligated to do the right thing for ourselves. Let's have integrity, and let's do the right thing when no one is looking. And always remember, if you get the opportunity to wake up in the morning, go look in the mirror and tell yourself, hey, man, I mean something to this world. Y'all be easy, bro. Peace.